unmanipulated ovation. How thrilled are we to be back in New York City, at our home, at the Triad. Thank you so much for being here. We have a wonderful touring season. We have all sorts of exciting news for 2019, including our first ever international tour. We're super excited about it. You know, it's bittersweet. It makes me yearn for the simpler time that was 2018. I think back on some of the milestones. Like, is anyone here from Iowa? Good, because I'm going to say something they would not like. When we were getting ready to go to Iowa this year, a friend took me aside and said, Greg, did you know that Iowa is an acronym? And I said, for what? And they said, Iowa stood for Idiots Out Walking Around. Right? I know, total Midwest folks. And so we got back from Iowa, and I called that friend and I said, how dare you? I have now been to Iowa, and those people don't walk anywhere. So I've got your back. And we also have a very talented musical director on stage with us. How many of you have ever heard of Radio City Musical Christmas Spectacular? Mary Adler's part of the production team. How many of you have heard of Avenue Q? How many of you have ever heard of Hamilton? So has Gary Adler. So let's get to know him. Say hello to Gary Adler.
It's a cute show.
So Gary, as you look back on the travel log of our touring season, what's one of the memories you hold near and dear?
Well, I did learn that no matter where we may travel across this great land of ours, as long as we're someplace near a casino, someone on this stage is very happy.
It's mutual.
We don't have a problem.
So, now that you've gotten to know us a little bit better, how would you like to get to know tonight's presenters? Broadway's next hit musical! Are all thrilled to be here tonight, in part because the world needs musical theater more than ever. I know you probably haven't noticed, but basically the world's going to hell. You know, there are big things like, you know, the government shutdown and some of those other things. And then there are little things, like today I got a catalog with beautiful sheets on the cover from Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot now sells sheets, and that seems wrong. You're making a face, of course, because it's stupid that Home Depot sells sheets unless they're made out of recycled fiberglass insulation. I don't think they are. It would be like going to Linens and things and buying a garage door. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm trying to attack things from a personal point of view now. For example, embrace the new year, challenge my weight. I have decided my new weight loss goal is I vow I will never weigh more than the year. With a decimal point, so I will never weigh more now than 201 pounds, 0.9. And next year it'll be the next number. And then if ever I go over that, I'm going to convert to Judaism where it's 57.79. So I think that would work very well. I also have a birthday coming up thanks to the gift of selective dyslexia. I'm going to be 35. Did you hear in the news yesterday, I read online that Cindy Crawford was very upset because she was on the red carpet and the paparazzi kept calling for Caitlyn Jenner because they thought Cindy Crawford was Caitlyn Jenner. Right, and you're uncomfortable laughing about this, which, you know, kind of goes to gender identity and things like that. It's a dicey thing, and so Cindy Crawford tried to make it very clear. She was not upset about the transgender issue. She was upset that Caitlyn Jenner is 17 years older than Cindy Crawford is. So the next time you're wondering which matters more, gender politics or ageism, we now have an answer. So that's very good. And we are so committed to the best possible touring season next year, because my backup plan has always been, if the touring stuff dries up, I was going to become an employee of the federal government. That really doesn't seem like an option anymore. So please support the show. And how many of you guys have ever heard of the Tony Awards? Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you are at the Phony Awards. You are going to hear 4 of the critics' darling shows, all vying for your approval, the Phony Award, and the ultimate honor, which is a full production in the second half of our show. But remember, everything you see tonight is going to be based upon the ideas we get from you. So when you think about it, if the show's not funny, it is your fault. So do not let that happen, because we have 4 of New York City's finest improvisers on the bench, and 3 of them are very talented. Together we are a virtual who's that of the entertainment industry. So please pay very careful attention, because you are going to be deciding which show gets the full production. And we've thought of everything, ladies and gentlemen. We even have a little part of our program where you can take notes. We've even provided you with free collectible pens that you can take home. Phantom of the Opera has been running since the Eisenhower administration. They don't give pens. Broadway's next hit musical gives away pens. Months from now, you'll dig out that jacket, you'll feel a piece of paper, you'll look, you'll unfold it, you'll see your notes from the show, and relive the glory that is sure to be this evening. When you think about it, it's the ultimate 2-for-1. One you can share with yourself. So, let's get the fun started, shall we? Our first presenter, ladies and gentlemen, was recently called by Dance Digest a wonderful singer. Put your hands together for Robert Z. Gray!
Everyone see me? What an honor it is to be here to present the first nominated song for the coveted Broadway's Next Hit Musical Phony Award. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time I had a chance to sing the song, incredible Broadway legend Joel Grey was in the audience. And after the show, he came backstage. He was sitting over in the corner. I entered. I knew immediately who he was. He stood up. He walked right over to me, looked me directly in the sternum, and said, "Robert, when it comes to musical theater talent, you are full of it." My cup runneth over, ladies and gentlemen. I am so inspired by those words, and it's given me the courage to continue to sing this song, Be the Sunshine. That's very sweet. Be the Sunshine comes from the musical Power Outage. Power Outage is a story of challenge, of terrible conditions that lead to either triumph or tragedy. I don't want to give too much away. Power Outage tells the story of one sort of forgotten man who's just tried to, he's a working person, he just goes to work every single day, works at an office job, it's not fulfilling him, whatever, he works in a power company, coincidentally, but it's not fulfilling. And then, all of a sudden, there's a force that comes into this community, a mogul who starts to snatch up all of the power, who starts to control the utilities to the point where it's unaffordable. People cannot actually acquire it. So this man whom I play in this song, Be the Sunshine, it's a very inspirational moment of the musical where having tried everything else, I've decided that it's time for me to generate on my own the power of the sun. So, put your shades on, ladies and gentlemen, while I sing for you Be the Sunshine from the musical Power Outage. Reach for me, Tracy.
Oh, Edgar! I'm so lost without light!
Yes, I've been typing for 5 hours and I have no idea what it says.
I guess the keyboard is on, but the monitor is not!
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it being powered with electricity, but okay. Yes, absolutely, Tracy.
Edgar, I showed up to work, I guess just like you. But it seems hopeless. I can't go home because I literally can't find my way. Yes, Edgar?
Tracy? Tracy?
Yes.
I spilled your perfume.
Okay.
I'll follow you by scent.
Edgar.
Tracy?
Yes, I'm still here, Edgar.
I know, this is a very difficult thing to say.
I'm ready to give up. I think I'm gonna move away to somewhere where I can actually see things again. I don't want to eat things and I don't know what they are. I can't tell if anything is rotten. I don't even know who I am anymore, Edgar.
Tracy, I know things seem dire, but I've got an idea.
What is it?
Go with me.
Where are we going?
I mean, listen to what I have to say. Flip on a switch, see if it lights. We won't be stuck in these long-lasting nights. I've got a plan. It may not be classy, but it might involve getting exponentially more gassy. I've got to be something that shines. It will make the world seem incredibly fine. And so when I glow, there you will see high in the sky that big ball is me. Sunshine. Be the sunshine. Be the sunshine. Things might get kind of hot, but I'll be the sunshine. Tracy, you know, there's a lot up there in the world. There are all sorts of flags that are yet to be unfurled. I'll go into orbit and circle the earth. Some say it happens the other way, but that's what I was taught from her. Be the sunshine. 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 Still kind of small. Be the star of them all. Let the earth rotate around. Don't leave the ground. Be the
How inspirational was that? That was Be the Sunshine from the show Power Outage. which tells the story of a dystopian future where tyrannical moguls are trying to bend society to their own whims. Thank God nothing like that will ever. And Robert, your commitment to your character later in the show, if that is our award winner, you will find he drives a Chevy Nova. And folks, by the way, we pride ourselves on being a family show, so the blatant sexual attraction between Debbie and Robert's character is about as hot as the show's gonna get, so don't worry about it. Anyway, that was our first nominee for the Phony Award. We are going to keep the fun going, ladies and gentlemen. Our next presenter was recently referred to in a review in the New York Times as also being on stage. Put your hands together for Stephen Shea!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a story. The story of a young boy. This boy was shy, he was awkward, but he loved to sing. And one day, he finally summoned the courage to audition for his first musical. And the rest, as they say, is history. Ladies and gentlemen, that boy was my Uber passenger last night. And speaking of people and things that are going places, I'm so honored to present our next nominated song, which is 3 Dogs Fly to the Moon. Three dogs fly to the moon is from the musical Spacebone. The musical Spacebone is a sci-fi adventure, ladies and gentlemen, full of peril and thrills. At this time, it takes place in the 3000s, at which point humankind has established a base and a small community on the moon full of delis. And this community on the moon becomes imperiled, and what has also happened in the future is that after this incredible endeavor, the people, it was only the bravest and most adventurous of the humans who went to the moon. The rest of the people on Earth have gotten very lazy. And so when this moon community becomes imperiled, there is only one species that is evolved and brave enough to go rescue them. That's right, it's dogs! Ladies and gentlemen, in this musical, I dug deep and played one of these dogs. And in the scene in which I sing the song, 3 Dogs Fly to the Moon, I and my 2 fellow dogronauts are about to embark I should be saving it for the song. And my fellow dogronauts are very nervous and doing what nervous dogs do, and I sing this song just as the countdown begins to calm them, to embolden them. So, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to gnaw on the musical marrow of this number as we present 3 Dogs Fly to the Moon from the musical Spacebone! grip. If it's on your own tail, that's okay, but get a grip.
Something's going down up there. It's bad up there. Have you seen the video clips?
Yes, I've seen the video.
All of the delis are just being destroyed.
They're out of turkey. They're out of ham. They're out of bagels. What are they gonna serve?
Small candies. That's not enough.
It's not enough to sustain a community.
We can't do this. You hear what happened to the group that went up last month, the Golden Retrievers? Destroyed!
They were never retrieved.
No! Golden Stayers!
About time you arrived, Felix.
Get off my back.
Fine.
Where's the mole?
You know there's no bull.
So sucks that as a dog I have to hold a boulder. It's a dog's world. And I'm a dog. We may be dogs, but there's still a chain of command. Darn it. Well, it doesn't matter. Chain of command won't save us.
On my spaceship, we say dog on it. I don't have that kind of language from you, Felix. Jeff?
Jeff? Yes, Jeff. That's me, Jeff. I was named by my literal human counterpart. Not Rover, not Fluffers, Jeff.
You got it. That's right.
Ah! Don't smack!
Stop on it! I smelled your butt before and it smelled like nervousness. It smelled like fear.
Look, tensions are running high. We've got a jaunt.
We do.
There's no way!
There is
It's a suicide mission!
Maybe
We don't even have 7 lives, 9 lives, whatever the hell it is.
No, we don't.
I'm 108 years old. In dog years.
I got it!
Come in, Saturn 13. Come in, Saturn 13.
This is Saturn 13. Go, Houston.
This is Houston, Saturn 13. Prepare for takeoff. Countdown will begin soon.
Their lack of specificity is really concerning.
Now.
You think we can't? I know that's why you're starting to pant. The countdown is starting soon. This will end with 3 dogs on the moon. I know that they said it can be done. I know that chasing frisbees is fun. But we'll never chase another frisbee. Oh, what I do when 3 dogs fly to the moon. So scratch your last tick. Scratch, and take your last leg. On the far side of the moon, we will be alone. The
from the show Space Bone, as our celestial theme continues, evidently. You know, that show was so popular, they had a group of rabid fans called the Space Boners. And, you know, I know all three of those gentlemen, and I know that there is not a dog amongst them in their homes. And that was so evidenced when the dogs got excited about bagels and ham. And the thing I loved about it too is Houston, I mean, ultimately it was a woman empowering story, right? Because a female voice came from Houston and on some subtle level taught us that we have gone so far in this future in the space program that we start reusing things like Saturn 13. There'd already been a Saturn 13. Like after the party. Yeah, anyway. Clearly I was anticipating a much bigger reaction. So clearly, Houston, we have a problem, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm only sure of one thing at this point, and that is that every note that you have heard has been improvised and made up for the first time anywhere by our musical director, Mr. Gary Adler. Folks, we are going to keep the fun going. Our next presenter, I'm thrilled to introduce her. She is a Tony Award winner in that she was named Employee of the Month at Chipotle by her manager, Tony. Put your hands together for Deborah Raban.
What a great honor it is for you to be here tonight at the Triad Theater above the Seven Hills Mediterranean Grill, where musical theater was born and died, but will be born again tonight in this nominated song, a song which each and every time I sing it feels like the very first time. And of course, that song is... They're right there. Flying Squirrels Go Splunking. Splunking. No, splunking. Okay. Flying Squirrels Go Splunking comes to us from the musical The Power. Yeah, and the musical The Power is a magical musical. So, The Power is a musical about a phenomenon that happens. It takes place in a very, very small town, very simple, lovely people, friendly, know each other, everybody knows everyone's business, but in a lovely way. And there's a terrible storm. And it's like a lightning storm with this crazy red lightning that no one has ever seen before. And it strikes one particular house. And in that house lives a person. And that person, after their house being struck by this lightning, they have the power. But the power isn't so simple because they don't know how to use it. So it's the story of them learning how to use this new magical power that they have and the mistakes that they make and the things that they learn and ultimately how they end up saving the town. Whew. Now, this song, Flying Squirrels Go Splunking, is the song that I sing. And I play this young, simple woman in this town whose house gets hit by this red lightning, who now is endowed with this power. And this is the song that I sing as I go into town to do my grocery shopping and say hello to all my neighbors, and I realize I have this power and things start going wrong because I don't know how to use it yet. Yep. Now, clearly that's enough. Is it? It's not. Because what I failed to mention use on stage, the way they use their arms and legs and heads, the dance, if you will. In the industry, we call this choreography. You're welcome. And what I discovered tonight as well on the red carpet, believe it or not, the choreographer for the musical The Power is here tonight at the at the Phony Awards. They came out in the rain because their choreography must be seen to be believed, and it would be wrong of me not to acknowledge their presence here at the Triad Theater above Seven Hills Mediterranean Grill. Oh, there you are, sitting pretty with your arms all folded right on me, and yes, you know it's you! Look at you! It's so good to see you again. How many hours we spent together in that rehearsal room going over the choreography. So clearly, I know your name. I mean, if you wouldn't mind telling everyone else your name.
My name's actually Jeff.
Named after you somewhere, Jeff. Now, Jeff, you know how I am, and you know that I hate to put you on the spot. But if you wouldn't mind, right from where you are, showing us that one signature dance move that you're known for, Jeff. Oh, you know, it's the one that had your arms and legs. Here we go on a count. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Harry Potter wands ready as we listen to the song. Flying squirrels go splunking from the musical The Power.
Good to see you,
Good to see ya.
Jeff.
Nice to see you, Byron. You see, they got a special here on ketchup. Buy 5 ketchups, get 4 for free. That's 9 ketchups for the price of 5.
Here's the thing, you can't put ketchup on.
Marjorie!
Jeremiah!
Where you been, Marjorie? Didn't see you at the dance last night.
Yeah, because there was that terrible storm last night.
What was that about? What was that about?
Strange things happen in your house, too.
Oh, well, sure.
Rocking chair got blown off of my porch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my washing machine broke, but that was 3 weeks ago, and I know why, so, you know. Probably not related to the storm.
Jedediah. Something's different.
Well,
This morning after the storm, I went to make my bed, and then I simply touched the sheets and they caught fire. They must have been from Home Depot.
Did you buy Don't buy the flammable sheets. Now, that's a bad idea. Unless there's a deal on them, like this ketchup deal. Now, in that case, buy it.
there you go, Chair. I bought inflammable sheets. Turns out it means the same darn thing.
Damn those advertisers.
Jedediah.
Ah!
Oh,
What was that?
I don't know. What is it?
Every time I look at you, something happens to my head. It starts to hurt. Could be an embolism. Hopefully not.
I hope not.
Oh, I'm feeling some. Your head.
I'm like
What's
fire.
going on?
When I move, everything's happening.
What the heck is that? What's going on?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
His hands, they brought me power. It increases by the hour. I move them to and fro.
much to say, ladies and gentlemen. That was Flying Squirrels Go Spunking from the show The Power, a subtle homage to the Queen's Con Ed explosion from last week. And I've been asked by the producers of the show to apologize to anyone whose own life or the life of anyone they hold dear was affected by embolisms. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, again, I am just astounded by the level of work that this cast does. For example, Robert's character was comfort eating while he was waiting to go splunking. And the thing is, they could have force-fed you the understanding of the fact that splunking, of course, is about cave exploration. They made no mention of that. They trust you to bring the things that they innately know to your theatrical experience. Most people would think they would have mentioned that. They didn't. So, it's almost time to vote, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how you are going to make the decision, and yet we are going to further complicate it because there is time for one more presenter. And our next presenter is looking really great these days after years of studying with Uta Hagen Daz. So, put your hands together for Rob Shipman!
Ladies and gentlemen, every now and then, a song comes along that changes the world. It changes the way we see ourselves and the way we choose to interact with those around us. It's extremely unlikely that this is one of those songs. But then, in a long line of musical theater classics such as Summertime and Singing in the Rain comes this new classic I know you know. The song I'm speaking of course, is... My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. Come comes from the musical Shut Out. And Shut Out takes place in an orphanage in England in the early 19th hundreds. 19th century, but the 1900s, the 20th century. It's the story of a young orphan who decides, who just doesn't fit in, and he decides to run away and live with a new family, and because that's the option that orphans in run away and live with a family. So he chooses to go live with this family that will take him in. And the thing is that he ultimately, it's not a good fit. And what he ultimately finds is that his family at the orphanage is his family. It's pretty beautiful. I should say it's based on a true story. No musicals have ever been written involving orphanages before, too. So that's a big the scene in which the song "My New Friends Abby and Grandma Are Lovely." The scene in which this song happens. This is when I have come back to the orphanage to pick up a few things, and I'm speaking to my dear friend who is there, and a lot of the reason that I left, we had some tension, me and this person, and that was sort of what drove me out. And now I'm back, and I'm sort of trying to stand up and say everything is great, when in fact it's not. Now the thing about the musical, you know the title.
Shut out!
It's that popular. The thing about the musical Shut Out, that really stood out to the critics, other than the obvious social relevance, was the lyrics. Now, the lyrics of the musical Shut Out were groundbreaking because this was the first musical to ever use adverbs. That's a big deal as an actor, because now you weren't just searching, but you were searching wholeheartedly. It makes it that much more beautiful. There was one lyric in particular that every time I got to sing it, it felt like poetry. It just felt like Sondheim meets Shakespeare. It just felt like truth. And you know what lyric I'm talking about, of course. That one lyric that just sort of summed it all up and felt so right and so appropriate within this particular song. That lyric, of course, is smokes. It's the lyric "perfect penmanship." And I must show you a lyric that lives up to its name.
How ironic.
Look at that. My mother would be proud. Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now as I take you to a small orphanage in the 1900s where we hear the song "My New Friends Abby and Grandma Are Lovely" from the musical Shut Out, featuring the lyric "Perfect Penmanship."
Hello, Elfin. Gulliver. What? Gulliver. Gulliver. I'll come back. Is it to apologise to me, Gulliver? No, it's not to apologise to you at all. Oh, it's not, no, is it? I've just come to gather some of me belongings. I've got me suitcase, but I forgot to fill it. So now I'm here to fill it. You got your suitcase? Right! So you came back to get your suitcase? No, I came back to fill it! What big suitcase? See, this is exactly what happened before I left. We couldn't see eye to eye. It's like when you talk, the words are all messy coming out of your mouth, and I can't understand the thing. It's because I had an embolism. That's too soon. Oh.
Well. It was
Mrs. Cratchit. Mrs.
My
Cratchit.
eyes are up here.
She would stop smoking. You know, in about 90 years, they're going to find out that stuff will kill you.
In 90 years, I'll be haunting you from beyond.
Or like 90 minutes.
We'll see.
Just come back just to gather me things.
You know what? You're never leaving this place again. You're bringing my reputation down.
Of course I'm leaving. I've got a great life out there.
Have you?
It's wonderful.
Have you?
It's wonderful.
Have
It's wonderful. Every morning, I wake up. There's tea and biscuits waiting for me. Every morning we wake up here, and there's little bits of dirt clods from people's shoes.
You're lucky to have it.
Well, you think you're lucky here? Listen to the life I lead. Every morning under the sun, just some old fun for me. The rain's now pouring, everything's good, everything's as it should be. I got friendship and family too. I got people I can trust, and my heart is strong, and there's nothing wrong, and the whole thing won't go bust, because my new friends, Abby and Grandma, I love. My new friends, Abby and Grandma are fine. My new friends, Abby and Grandma are lovely, and they're lovelier than these old friends of mine. I've got all kinds of toys in my toy box. I got a bicycle outside, and the wheels are full. I got cereal and oatmeal and pancakes every morning. And the cereal bowl is always, always full. Why? Because my new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are mine. My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. I am lovelier than these old friends of mine. Grandma treats me kindly. She picks me up if I fall. She says there's no way that I'll let you slip. And Abby, she's the greatest. Oh, she cannot be at all missed. Plus, she's got perfect penmanship. Abby and Grandma are lovely. My new friends, Abby and Grandma are mine. My new friends, Abby and Grandma are lovely. I'm telling you, I swear that it's true. With all that you do, I'm staying there too. 'Cause my new friends are better than these friends of mine. That was the story Dickens might have told were he less talented. Shut up during the song. My new friends Abby and Grandma are lovely. The first ever orphan musical from the 19th
Hundreds. Such intriguing characterizations, ladies and gentlemen, even just from an accent point of view alone. Perhaps if that is our winner, we will find out that why Rob's character seemed to have an Australian, Liverpool, and Cockney accent concurrently. And why Mrs. Cratchit didn't appear to be British at all. Yeah, who knows? But it is time to vote. So let me explain how this is going to go, you guys. If you look right underneath your seats, you'll see we have these little voting doohickeys. And there are no. That was a lie. That was a lie. I took your innocence and I held it in my hand, just threw it to the ground and stomped on it. No, we do not vote electronically. We are needy, damaged actors, so you will applaud and vote. We will be voting by applause. So, you know, if you enjoyed a show, you enjoyed it, but it wasn't necessarily your favorite, you will vote softly as though you were wearing white gloves at a golfing tournament like this. Yes. Even that is more than some of these musicals deserve. Now, conversely, if you loved the show and you are going to do whatever it takes to make sure it wins, you are going to go crazy like this! Excellent. And then we are going to find out how the majority of you feel, and then we are going to consult the Electoral College to find out who really wins. So that's how that's going to go. But won't you please, before the voting begins, welcome the actors back to the stage. Folks, our first show took place where one forgotten man took on the power company and tried to be the sunshine from the show Power Outage. If this is your favorite, please vote now. Not content to only play humans, this cast is too versatile for that. We took a canine turn with a song called 3 Dogs Fly to the Moon from the show Space Bone. If this was your favorite, applaud and howl now. All right, we know one thing. Robert, you've lost. Our next musical, ladies and gentlemen, also told a story of power, but this time from magical red lightning, where a small town prone to embolisms was in danger. The song was Flying Squirrels Go Splunking, with no mention of a cave, from the show The Power. If this is our winner, please applaud now. Tell, you were thinking, what of the orphans? Tell that story. The first ever orphan musical where one boy, a world traveler that's picked up many accents along the way, comes back to an orphanage to pick up his things. Gucci bag or something. The song was My New Friends Abby and Grandma Are Lovely from the show Shut Out. If this is our winner, please applaud now. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 181st Phony Award is Rob Schiffman, Grandma and Abby.
I don't think that there is. You know, normally I would think maybe this has something to do with the fact that my daughter is named Abby and sitting with her grandma right now. But I don't think so. I don't think that's it. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that the reason this won is because it tells a story that's familiar to all of us. All of us on some level have been orphans. Who knows what level? I have no idea. But while I am so honored to win this, it is also a bit of a hollow victory for me because, well, I'm a bit of an orphan myself. My father, I want to dedicate this to my father. He died 10 years before I was born, and I never got Amen. But Dad lived in an orphanage. And he would have been so proud today. I'm proud too, but I'm also proud to share this award with the writer of that incredible title. Where are you? Are you out there, the person who wrote that song? Get up here! See, she knows me so well. And tell the crowd your name, writer.
My name is Joyce, friend of Abby and Grandma.
Of course. Aren't they lovely?
They are lovely.
Now,
They are so proud of you.
well, I'm proud of them too, Joyce, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Now, I sit here and I have a chance to thank people, but I'm sure you have people to thank as well. Go ahead, Joyce.
Besides Abby and
Yeah,
Grandma,
go ahead.
Abby,
Speak as few as once you need.
how about my friend?
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Thank you so
Folks, the cast will be back with a full production of Shut Out in just a minute or two. But let me tell you, I have been a professional entertainer for almost 30 years, and I know how to read an audience. And right now, from you guys, picking up on a lot of rage and disgust. You're thinking I put my heart and soul into that plastic bowl, and I've only chosen 5 or 6. What's up with that? So let's talk about a few of the numbers that may not include Rob's family that were nearly chosen. The first one is inappropriate, ladies and gentlemen. Inappropriate. But Devin, see me after the show. And then Ray gives us, do I still smell like dumplings? Ray, I met you on the red carpet before the show. The answer is yes. And then we have Crazy Little Men from Aaron Schwartz. Crazy Lazy Men. Crazy Lazy Men. Aaron, where are you? Up in the balcony. Aaron, what inspired this title? I couldn't hear that. What was it? Oh, crazy late. Some would say that's redundant when speaking about men in today's society. But, you know, that's fine. Hey, Mr. Jazz Man, get off my lawn. From Fred, who is clearly... oh, Fred! Hello! What inspired this?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know the music?
I'm not a fan of jazz.
You're not a fan of jazz, and do you live in New York City? No, so hence you're bragging about having a lawn. We all get Fred. Connecticut, how exciting for you. Then we have Hummingbirds on Parade from Melinda, who I'm guessing has a lot of cats. Then we have Cutlass on, Cutlass off. Oh no, glasses on, glasses off. You know, we don't teach penmanship in schools any longer, ladies and gentlemen, as this evening has told us. We have popcorn, friends, and Tito's for dinner. From Mary Adair, who is probably drunk. Mary, where are you? Mary, right there. Did you have Tito's for dinner? And you got now as well, Mary. It's a Tito's night, isn't it? How is your suit to get your children out of the foster program? Where are you from, Mary? Where are you from, Mary? North Carolina, what a beautiful state. Well, whoop it up while you're in New York City. If you want more popcorn, by golly, you have it. Because I'm not sure they have that in North Carolina. Oh, Mark asks, will I love before I die? The answer is no. Then we have David, who says, living with teenagers. That is the sound of the human condition, ladies and gentlemen. David, where are you? Up on the balcony. Are you living with teenagers these days? Huh? Several of them. Oh, no wonder you sound downtrodden. How is it living with teenagers, David?
They're all here.
Oh, good luck to you. And we're glad to take you away through dogs flying through space. And then we have Monica, when the weather is warm. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a chick lit book. And then we've got Night Fart Space Odyssey from Maverick. Maverick, are you here? Yeah, what inspired Space Fart? No, Space Fart would be dumb. Night Fart Space Odyssey. What inspired that? Maverick.
Some love and my best song.
Okay, good luck to you. Those with you. And then the last one is from Stephanie, the Big Apple, which is, of course, what we are celebrating this evening, isn't it, Gary?
Yes.
Yes. Gary is back, ladies and gentlemen.
How could you tell?
The dulcet tones you've been playing all night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You've been a lovely audience. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Before we start with our full production of the Shout Out, let me remind you that you can find us on all forms of social media and by the hashtag Phony Awards. So look for us. If you leave us your email address in the lobby after the show, we will send you a link for a free digital download of tonight's winning song. And sit back and enjoy the next part of our musical, because nearly every American musical for the last 150 years has started with an overture. And so is this one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're going to make up an overture. First time anywhere. So with your applause, would you please welcome Mr. Gary Adler.
Honored to present the overture to the musical Shutout, the first ever musical about orphans, featuring completely new music.
Make sure everything's spick and span.
Right. I'm just going to clean it all up, Mrs. Cotchet.
Look, we tried sending you to Liverpool. Tried sending you to Australia.
Right.
And here you are, cockneying it up.
Right. Well, my family was originally from Latvia.
It's where we should have left you.
I don't think they loved you in Latvia. Oh, yeah, I was picking on me, Cyril.
Less chatty, more talky.
You set me dive deeper into the conversation.
She's a beast! She had me sweeping out her boudoir.
You mean her boudoir, right?
Yeah.
All right, just
the place
making
where she sleeps.
Last night she had me clean out her boudoir. I'll tell you what, I'm thinking of leaving this place.
Whatever, you can't leave.
There's a family out there.
There's lots of families out there that don't want you.
I'll tell you what, the family that don't want me is you two. That's what I really feel.
God blimey, Oliver, what you saying?
I'm telling you what I'm saying right now. It's better than us.
Ah, Bob's your uncle.
Because Bob's right, I brought you back from Australia. That's right.
Dumped your here just like we got dumped off too from other parts of the world.
Tell you what, the fact is, the reason I left all those places, and the reason I want to leave here is I don't fit in. And I want to find a place that I do. No, I don't. I don't think it does. Somewhere out there, there's a place for me.
Over the rainbow, huh?
I can feel it. It's a place I'd run so wild and free. It's a place with rainbows and children and beverages and food a lot. And it's a place I can visit, and this place can be forgot, and someday I'll find it, and that someday is soon. I'll go and rewind it, this time here, back before this doom. I swear I'm gonna
it tonight.
Yeah, it only exists in your dreams.
What do you
Don't you
mean?
know you've got to accept the truth of the orphan life?
What do you mean?
I mean, you'll never be happy. Never.
What do you mean? Detailed and melodic.
Somewhere there's a place where strangers sneer. It's where they say you're not wanted. You're not wanted at all here. Somewhere there's no food, there's no rest, there's no bed. Somewhere there's just a reminder that both of your parents are dead.
I'll find that place, even if I've got to search from night until morn. Yes, I'll find that place, even though my dad died 10 years before I was born. Yes, I'll find that world where everything's right. Yes, I'll find that world. There'll be a lady, a girl, and a whole new world that I'll find tonight.
You know, if you go away, you're never coming back.
I wasn't going anywhere. I was just looking for towels.
Did you find any towels then?
Possibly.
Come on now, my eyes are up here. There, I have one rule at this orphanage that you're sneaking away from at night, and that is that you are shut out if you choose to leave.
But isn't that sort of the point if you leave? And if you leave and then you want to be shut out, don't you?
Beware what you say goodbye to. You might not come back.
That's the point.
Lovely love attempt.
And yes, you are never leaving.
People out there will tell you to be the sunshine. But everything out there isn't mine. Oh, stay
It's just got inappropriate.
As we walk through the rose garden, it's most important to sniff each and every flower. For you know, every little fairy finds its way to a flower.
Oh, every rose is a fairy, Grandmama.
Yes, Abby, it does. Anyone who sniffs a rose gives a fairy a life.
Oh, what's this place I've walked into? My only belongings.
Hello there, young man. You're quite young to be out on your own, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been on my own for a long time.
Are you a wizard?
No, I've just got a wizard's hat. It's all we can afford, but I got it at Home Depot.
Flammable, very
What? It's
flammable.
actually inflammable. Same thing. Would you like to sniff a rose? I've been sniffing roses all morning and giving lives to fairies, and then the fairies come out in my dance with the fairies, and the fairies and I have tea, and the tea makes us excited, and then the fairies invite me into their little fairy burrows, and then I stick my head in the burrow, and my head gets stuck, and the badger licks my head, and Grandmama has to pull my head out. I want to live with you. Of course I do. I want to live with you. May I live with you? What's your name? My name's Abby. How do you spell it? A-B-B-E-E. All right.
Unusual spelling, because the folklore is an extra E is for extra excellence.
Yes. I'd love to live in your home if you'd have me.
Well, of course, we've always got room for one more. Your name, of course, is...
Gulliver. I remember it. Gulliver. It's December. Gulliver. It sticks in your brain. Gulliver.
We'll never be the same. Come, let's go to my cute little house made of gingerbread. Let's go. I eat so much sugar, you might wish you were there. Gulliver. Welcome to my home.
Food, glorious food. So much to see. This place here with me is good.
We've got a lot of food, true.
Food and games to try. With A-B-B-E-E, I would have gone A-B-B-E-Y.
You stay with us, Gulliver. Make our house complete.
Gulliver.
Stay with us, won't you? Stay with us, won't you? I'll make you something else to eat. Oh, little flakes, little things, they will be so sweet. Stay with us, won't you? This is to keep.
Where I come from, it's Sadville, and I just can't rest. The lady who runs it is cruel and seems to only have one breast. And now I feel I'm home with Grandma. A-B-B-E-E, I'll never be alone. Thank you.
Go get your things.
I will. back in me old haunt. It's really nice where I am now, but not so nice here. Oh, well. If it isn't my old friend Cyril. Is that my name now? That's what I used to call you when you weren't looking. Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe it is, because you might have noticed I've cut my hair. You come back to get me things. I left me things. Your things like what? I left some socks. I left some shoes. I left some pants. Shirts. And sweaters. You ain't sweaters! No, all this time you ain't sweaters! We shared a room. So many nights I was shivering and I said, I wish I had something to keep me warm. Well, why would I not have given it to you? Because you didn't ever let me in. I felt shut out. That's why I left you now. The Liverpool is really coming out right now. This is Jay.
Work done. Still a work in progress.
Mrs. Potty, you know, in about 90 years they're going to find out that stuff will kill you.
As best as they know. Oh, of course. What are you doing here?
Just picking up my things.
Yes, you don't own any things. I told you once you left this place that there was nothing left for you.
Well, I'm leaving shortly, don't worry, Miss Codget. I'm going back to my new place. It's heaven, it is. Really? Heaven on earth. It's unlike any place I've ever been before. I don't believe you. No, it is. Every morning, sunshine, the skies and all that blue skies. The world is so amazing, and I'm there with these other two. The cereal bowls are filled, yes, with pancakes and eggs galore. Pancakes. They got this, they got that, they got so much, yes, and plus they even got more. 'Cause my new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are fine. My new friends, Abby and Grandma, are lovely. They're much lovelier than these old friends of mine. There's Ada's grandma, for example. Yes, she's fine as she could be. Boy, she'd never let me fall or cry or slip. And Abby, she's amazing. She's wild, my heart goes hazy. Plus, she's got perfect penmanship.
Oh, Gulliver!
Grandma, would you tell me a bedtime story?
Well, of course.
Was there ever a grandpa?
Why don't you get the Murphy bed out so I can sit on it?
Right. Grandma, I
Now, why don't you sit on the lap now?
was about to suggest the same thing. Can I get a second Murphy bed, or you want to go for it?
Maybe another Murphy bed is a good idea. I'm a bit Oliver, you ask a good question. Whatever happened to Grandpa?
What happened to Grandpa?
I'm so glad you asked.
Was he taken? Was he stolen away by ghosts? Did you act as a ghostbuster and bring him back?
Not exactly, Gulliver.
Was he kidnapped by ninja warriors?
Not exactly, Gulliver.
Did he have an embolism? What happened then?
Sometimes when you're married for a long time, things don't go exactly as you planned. You could be a very simple woman, not loving a very cheating man.
What does cheating mean, Grandma?
I'll teach you when you're older. He came home smelling of perfume, and I knew that it was her. He was covered with a scent of old mink fur. So Grandma took out her cleaver. She hacked him till he died. He tried to escape me. Grandpa wouldn't die.
Am I missing the story of how you cut up Grandpa? I love this story.
Grandma likes to make herself a nice cake.
I love this part.
Frosting make it nice and sweet. And when Grandpa he then took a bite, he loved this cake to eat. And he let it swirl inside his mouth. He swirled the sweetness and the icing. Funny though Grandma is a gardener, she laced it with ricin.
My new friends are killers now. I've got to go back to that other place, 'cause they're psychotic.
And no one else will survive if they don't do as I planned.
I think I'm getting tired and I'd like to go to bed.
Lock the door, Abby!
No, Grandma, I'm very sleepy. I like to sleep now.
You can take a dirt nap.
No! Grandma, no!
Try to lock the windows. Try to get out.
No!
Never do it. It's
I'll kill you!
Mrs. Cutting. He just bust through the door. Didn't even use the handle. Broke the window and came back in.
Mrs. Crossan, I know the golden rule. Please, let me come home. Please, I need to come home. Let me home.
You think that I was being mean? I was just trying to protect you.
Oh,
My
Mrs.
dear, dear teddy bears. What kind of bears? Teddy. I'm trying to rise above my station.
I don't think you'll ever rise again, Mrs. Crotchet. Neither will I. I'm home now, and I'll see what I was willing to give up.
You are home, Gulliver. It wasn't the same without you.
I missed all of you.
We missed you.
I made you a sweater. One of mine.
Oh, blimey.
This is like an angry story. I don't know what those are, but yes. I'm sorry I ever strayed. Thank you, Mrs. Crotchet, for providing a stable environment, even if constantly filled with carcinogens.
Children, it's tough love, and it's what I have in spades. Stay near to those who care for you, and when they're not obvious, stay anyway. Don't run away from what scares you. Let your family aid you. Stay. Stay.
Even though it might be dirty.
Stay. It's not sad if you stay till 30.
You're never going to leave us again.
Yes, my new friends were lovely, and that's what this story does tell. But turns out they weren't so lovely, and my old friends are swell. Yes, my new friends were murderers, but here I stand alive, so I'll stay. And I won't shut out, but I will stay in. No, I won't shut out. Yes, I will stay outside there are so many dangers, like little girls and creepy strangers. Outside you don't know who your friends really are, so stay inside and you'll go far. Don't shut out, do stay in. Yes, don't shut out, do stay
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to see Broadway's next hit musical. Please sign the email list in the lobby so we can send you your free MP3 download of tonight's lead song. My new friends Abby and Grandma are lovely. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen.
I've always got that.
It's also funny.
There's always like a song that gets stuck in your head.
The other funny thing is this crazy scenario.
weeks ago. The same people.